New ways to access business aircraft, like this Embraer Lineage 1000, are becoming available with options such as leases and network-based charter being offered as alternatives to ownership and traditional ad hoc charter. ExecuJet has launched a new program called Simply Fly that allows people to lease business jets. This allows clients to keep assets off their books. It also frees up capital that can earn better returns elsewhere.
Well, there are a number of corporations and high net worth individuals that will benefit from not buying their aircraft up front, but having ExecuJet and on the Simply Fly program pay for that aircraft up front, and you just pay us a monthly lease fee for the aircraft in its entirety.
The prices will be customized according to each aircraft's age and type, but the management and hourly fees will be fixed.
Well, the exact point of Simply Fly is that there are no surprises. You know exactly what you're paying for the 5-year term. Every single month it's fixed for the 5 years, and you know exactly what you're paying for your hourly rate, so every hour you fly, you know exactly what you're paying for it all the way up to the end. It makes it very much easier for budgeting purposes.
In most countries, all the costs are tax deductible, and the aircraft is entirely and exclusively for the lessee. At the end of the lease, the lessee could still decide to buy the aircraft, and they can also opt to make it available for charter to other people, reducing their own costs. Those are just some of the ways leasing differs from fractional ownership. NetJets, the first of the fractional ownership providers, is also the world's largest, serving thousands of customers.
They want flexibility, of course. They want to save time. They want privacy, confidentiality.
Many of NetJet's customers fly between 50 and 100 hours a year, which makes fractional ownership more affordable than full ownership, because operating costs are spread throughout its enormous fleet. On the other hand, owners are shouldering some risk in terms of how the residual value of their aircraft share will hold up.
The program starts at $400,000 at NetJets to fly 50 hours a year. When if you buy a light jet, it's going to cost for you $6 million or $7 million to have the same aircraft. So after 5 years, would you prefer to lose 40% or 30% of $6 million or $400,000? No, you do the math.
Meanwhile, a new company called Blink is pledging to radically overhaul the business model for air taxi services. It is now starting to operate a fleet of Cessna Citation Mustangs in Europe to offer point-to-point charters that cost roughly the same as 4 business-class airline tickets. But at this price point, clients are restricted to flights within predefined networks of destinations.
Our business model is what's revolutionary. It's the fact that what we want to do is take the principles and tenets of low-cost aviation, apply them to business aviation, so we can then become a low-cost provider of private jet travel ourselves. And so central to that is high asset utilization, minimization of the empty repositioning of the aircraft or the deadhead, and shall we call it just a generally low fixed cost base. What that enables us to do in operating between a network of destinations, we can lower that price point because we strip out the inefficiencies of general aviation today.
Ultimately, the choice of how you access business aircraft comes down to what matters most to you: flexibility, predictable pricing, or the degree of control you have over your aircraft. As with many things in life, you get what you pay for. For BJTtv, I'm Curt Epstein.